I was in my 4th year studying at the University of Nevada, Reno. And I parked in the parking garage right where my class was being held just because it was seemingly safer to have to walk there at night instead of to off-campus parking in the middle of the night. And so I kind of surveyed the area, which wasn't abnormal for me to do. And seeing no visible threat between me and my vehicle, I wished the group a good week, and I said goodbye. And what I didn't see was a man who was hunched behind a wheel well of a truck between that truck and a sedan. And as I passed him, he grabbed me from behind, forced me to the ground, placed a pistol to my temple, and then he clicked the safety off. And then he began to brutally rape me. I was attacked on the same floor where the university police department parks their cruisers, and I was less than 50 feet away from their office. I was terrified. I didn't know. I realized as the safety was clicked off that my life was hanging in the thread of a trigger pull. And when I looked across the way and I saw the cruisers parked so neatly in a line, I knew that the offices had closed, and I knew that no one was coming for me. And I wondered if this was how I was going to spend the last moments of my life. After he was finished assaulting me, he got up, he pointed his gun at me, told me that he liked my skirt and that it made me look nice, and then he told me to stay there until he was gone. And I just froze and listened to his feet walk away, and when I didn't hear them anymore, that's when I got up and got to my vehicle as quickly as I could. It was infuriating that everything I had done and up until that point to prevent myself from ever being in that situation had failed me. And I think I realized then that it was risk reduction, and realizing that if someone really wants you and if someone's really intent on committing a crime, they're gonna do it. And what was more infuriating is to realize that I was legislated into being a victim because I had my CCW permit at the time. And as the current legislation stands now, law-abiding citizens who have their permit aren't allowed to carry on campuses of the universities here in Nevada. Women need to know to, as Vicki puts it, not live in white. Be aware of your surroundings, know who's around you, and take your personal safety seriously and take it into your own hands. And to not count on a third party being there for you. I've been able to kind of start putting the pieces of my life back together through just determination to not let this man have the last say in my life. And to be perfectly honest, there's no way that I would be where I'm at now if it weren't for my relationship with Jesus and a lot of couch time with someone who knows Jesus as well to walk me through the healing process. What's unique about my situation is that I'm talking about it. And I just want to encourage women to know that their life's not over if they find themselves in a situation like mine. That there is a road to healing, and that there is life after being assaulted, and that we can be stronger and help other women go through the same process, because unfortunately we live in a broken world with broken people who do the unthinkable. Well, I have one question that I continue to ask, and I have yet to receive an answer, but that question is, how does rendering me defenseless protect you against a violent crime?